Okay, guys, I'm happy. You know why? Today is the last unit for level 4, unit 10. Yeah. So today we're gonna finish the book here with this lesson. I hope you have learned a lot of things so far with us. So if you're ready, I'm ready. So let's get started. Here we go. So we're gonna talk about exciting adventures. Exciting adventures. Okay, guys? Let's see what we're gonna do here. So let's see here. Sorry. Okay, now the first photo. Number one, I saw lions and giraffes on the safari or pyramids. Of course, in the safari, it's gonna be B. You are in the pyramids, you are not gonna see any giraffes or something. We flew. Flew is coming from fly. Fly, flew, flow. Yeah, we flew from Australia to France. It was a long what journey. Safari, you go with the car inside a forest or a place that animals there maybe. Journey, we go with the plane or something. So, three, the pyramids, Northern Line can tell us a lot about ancient Egypt. So what is that? The pyramids. I talk about the ancient Egypt, and it's gonna be A. So at night, and Northern Lights were very careful. That's correct. It's gonna be E here, guys. It's really awesome. You can watch that on YouTube. Wow, it's awesome. Our guide showed us interesting places on the safari tour of a city. That's correct. It's gonna be tour, and it's C. He's telling us everything about anywhere we are. He climbed the highest mountain in Russia. It's F, and that's it. That's cool. Now let's go with the some words with the dialogue. So where was your favorite holiday? I went to Canada last year to see the Northern Light. The sky was so colorful. What about you? I loved Egypt. We went on a tour around the Marquess Museum in Cairo. It's a capital city. Then we saw the 4,000-year-old pyramids. They are huge. Where are they going next year? We are going to the Postona on a safari. I want to see cheetahs. How about you? Cool. We are going skiing in the mountains in Australia. It takes 10 hours to dive there. It will take a long time journey, yes, but it will be fun. Yeah, I like it. Like even it's like a little bit long, but you can say good. You can go and see a lot of things around. Hi, Melina. What a long journey. It took 16 hours to get here. Yesterday we took a boat and sailed to an island. Sailed, you go with the ship. Okay, you go with the ship to one place to another. So a green what? Turtle with a beautiful shell swam very close to us. Then we saw a huge whale jump out of the water. It was bigger than our boat. My goodness. So we took Boeings and we cycled around this island. Tomorrow we are going to Monarchy to climb up the tallest mountain. The view will be amazing. Hawaii is beautiful. See you soon, friend. So here, guys, if you think that we are just talking about past simple, right? We are talking about past simple. So it's a little bit, you have to understand that today, because today we're going to go with the present continuous. So yeah, so order the words to complete the dialogue. You know what? Swim turtles I'd like with something. So you know what? I'd like, it means I won. I won. I'd like to swim with the turtles. That sounds, it's not one by one. I'm sorry. That sounds, where is that? That sounds fun. You know what? I'd like to learn to sail. That sounds exciting. You know what? I'd like to cycle down a mountain. That's a great idea. Or great, that sounds great. You know what? I'd like to see North Lights. Sounds interesting. You know what? You memorize it. Okay, guys, it's really good. They use it a lot in the movies. When I'm talking about something, you say, you know what? Blah, blah, blah. You say whatever you want to say after that. So positive and negative, something like that. So have you parents ever swum in the sea with you? Okay, we're gonna talk about something really different here. We're gonna talk about, guys, what? Present perfect. Is that cool? So I'm gonna just Hold on. I'm trying to open that with you. Okay. So as you see, we have got a lot of notes around here. Okay. And okay, we have talked about present perfect actually. Wow, that's cool. Okay, let's make a fast review. Present perfect, guys, it's subject, have, has, have, I, we, you, they, has for he, she, it group, and verb 3, done, eaten, whatever is that. We have eaten, we have done, we have seen, whatever. So the first thing that you can add for no time. No time. If you want to use time, for instance, is acceptable. The first time in your life doing something, this is the first time I have seen the sea, I have watched a film, whatever is that, and never to make a negative way. I have never seen the sea. So, number one, no time, first time, they are opposite, and never. So, first time in my life or never in my life, and no time. So, just memorize in that way. Okay, guys? That's awesome. So let's go back to the book. Okay, so let's get started though. And here we just make it click answer with the yes, no. You can say yes, I have your parents ever swum in the sea with you? Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Here, have you ever? I'm asking question, we use ever, ever with this tense, okay? Have you ever been to aquarium? Yes, I have. Has your best friend, not have you, has he, she, it. Has your best friend ever taken a photo of you? Yeah. Have you ever visited another country? That's cool. So you can see a lot of things around here. So, has ever Nicola climbed a mountain? They say he has Nora ever climbed a mountain? No, she hasn't. No cute. Has Nora ever saw a whale? Okay. You make it up. Has Nora ever? You say has ever Nora. Okay. So let's make it in that way. Yeah, has number 2. So has Nora ever seen an aliens? Okay. Gun. What is that? Has, gone, have. Okay, gotcha. So these answers, guys, you can check them out, okay? So gone, have Nora and Tony ever been to the safari? Yes, they have. Been, ever, have Nora parents ever been to the cycle tour? Yes, they have, whatever is that, okay? But I think there is a mistake here. You can just make it have you ever, have they ever, has they ever, or something. Been ever? No. You can say have ever Nora's parents ever. There is a mistakes here. There are a lot of mistakes actually. Okay, so you can make it up by yourself according to this. Okay, guys, look. Has Nora ever? Here you say has Nora ever saw a whale? Here have Nora and Tommy ever? No, have ever? Okay, or have Nora and Tommy ever gone on a safari? Yes, they have. No, yes, they have. No, they haven't. Or yeah, or your mom? No, she hasn't. Okay, guys. Yeah. So let's continue. Now write the questions with Eva, then answer yes or no with for you. Have you ever had a flu? Yes, I had. Your family? Has your family ever been to USA? No, they hasn't. You can say because family is one. Have you ever traveled to Jacobac? Yes, yes, I have. No, I haven't. You can make it that way. Okay. Use here never in present perfect. I have never sailed. Verb 3 to the island. Carson has never come. So Sophie has never been. We have never played. My parents have never traveled by monorail. Monorail, yeah, it's like a train. Okay. Now, have you ever seen a whale? I'm asking question I use have you ever, not never, never when a negative, ever for question. Have you ever done something? Has he ever been on a safari? No, he hasn't. He has never been on a safari. Have they ever baked a cake? No, they have never baked a cake. Has she ever cycled in the city? No, she has never cycled in the city. Has your mom ever worked in a museum? No, my mom has never worked in a museum. Have your friends ever met someone famous? No, my friends have never met someone famous. Okay. Now let's make it up together. We have never been to the what, guys? To what? To the pyramids. She has never broken a leg. Here, they have never touched a snake. Here I'm asking question. Here in negative, never. So if you make a question, you use ever. If you make it negative, you say never. If you make a question, you start with have you ever sailed in a boat? Here, question, has he ever eaten pizza? That's it. It's not difficult. You can understand it well with this. Okay, so let's go for the next part. Okay, so look and complete snowboarding, rock climbing, white water, horse riding, scuba diving, skydiving, surfing, and kayaking. Yeah, actually, I like this stuff. You know, it's just like having fun. It's something really, really interesting. Okay, so let's see. You need big waves to go surfing. I want to go scuba diving to see the whales. I want to go whitewater rafting on the river. It looks exciting. He loves animals. He might go horse riding. They have never been kayaking at the waterfall. I've never been snowboarding in the mountains, but I love skiing. You need a plane to go skydiving. Has he ever been rock climbing? No, he is scared of high places. That's great. That's great. Rewrite the sentences with the correct activity. So I have never been kayaking. I don't like snow. So I have never been snowboarding. You can say I don't like snow. We always go skydiving. I like to be big waves. So we always go surfing. You can say not skydiving, of course, because skydiving you fly. Here you go surfing. So you have to change it. You should go horse riding. You should go scuba diving. You love ocean animals. They didn't go climbing on the river. Say they didn't go white water rafting the river. Snowboarding. Asim went snowboarding last year. He jumped out of the plane. No, skydiving. Last year he jumped out of the plane. Well, it's awesome actually. I like doing that, but a little bit dangerous. Now we have past simple, V2, that's it, or present perfect, PP, present perfect. Okay, have, has, and verb 3. So let's see. I have never been scuba diving, PP. I didn't go to scuba diving in Thailand last summer, PS. They didn't cycle down the mountain yesterday, PS. They haven't ever cycled down a mountain, PP. We haven't been on many long journey, PP. We went on a long journey when I was 8, PS. Gina and Adela climbed the waterfall 2 months ago, PS. Gina and Adela have climbed the highest waterfall in Venezuela, PP. So let's go with the questions. Eva, I'm asking you, have you ever seen a turtle? No, no, no. Have you ever eaten a good food? Or, okay, sorry. So guys, here was this thing, look, last year. Because of the last year, it should be PS. Here we don't know the time. This is really good. Look, years ago. Okay, do we know the time? Nope. So she sailed around the world 3 years ago. Look, 3 years ago. We know the time as the 3 years ago. So if you know the time, PS, not PP. So please, let's clean that all together. Okay. Now he goes snowboarding last winter. Did he go snowing last winter? We know the time, so that's why we make it easy. They never go skydiving. Yeah, they have never gone skydiving. Where are your grandparents? They have gone to Mexico. That's cool. Let's continue. We can answer a question about you guys, past simple or whatever you want to do, no problem. Here we have the story. Ready for the story, guys? Under the ocean. Ooh, under the ocean. It's kind of aquarium, right? Oh my goodness, this aquarium. I have been to Antalya aquariums and Istanbul. Yeah, they were great. Actually, wallahi, they were amazing. They have a great, crazy there. Under the ocean, Monty and his family were on holiday in the Queensland, Australia every day. Monty watched people going kayaking, surfing, and snorkeling. Snorkeling like with this. These guys. This is snorkeling with people something here and go up with the some kind of classes, you can say. From the beautiful beach, I've never been snorkeling or scuba diving, but he thought he remembered when he was swimming last year, a big sailfish leaped out of the water and frightened him. That's why he was afraid of that. Okay. On Saturday, Monty and his parents went in the aquarium. Have you ever seen this fish in the ocean? Monty asked. Yes, we have, said Mom. Last summer, Dad and I went scuba diving and we saw lots of. Oh my goodness. Would you like to try snorkeling? Asked Dad. Yeah, but I'm frightened. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Don't be frightened. I will teach you. Will I see turtles? You might say that. Yeah, because nobody knows. The next day they sailed to the other beach. The ocean was like glass, and there were hundreds of fish swimming through the water. That showed Monty how to put on his snorkel and breath. Then they walked slowly into the water. Monty put his face under the water and opened his eyes. So he saw cuttlefish and turtles. He was snorkeling. How was it? Dad asked later. Brilliant. I forgot to be frightened. Well done, Monty. What are about the frightened of a dad? Horses? I've never been on a horse again. So tomorrow, let's go horse riding. Ah, I like his dad. His dad is just pushing him to teach him everything around. They're there. I like his daddy. So Monty and his family were on holiday at the beach. That's correct. Monty has never seen fish like in the aquarium. At first, Monty was frightened, but his daddy said no. Monty swam with his turtle in the ocean. In the end, Monty was brave to snorkeling. Dad has never been horse riding, so now they're gonna make it quite opposite. Let's go with the answers of the questions here. Yeah, he watched people going kayaking, surfing, and snorkeling. He had a good experience last year when he sailfish frightened him. Yes, he has. He saw cuttlefish and turtle because Monty faces fear in the ocean. And when schooling in the downtime, Dad frightened of horses. Okay, so good so far, right? So let's go next part. Now here we have a long paragraph, you can say, and there is a movie about it. Actually, I like it. Yeah, Call of the Wild. You have to check it. It's an awesome film, actually. Lots in snow. After a long journey from USA, Hannah friends Diego arrived at his house in the north of Norway. It was winter and everything was covered in snow. Noreen loved doing activities outside. Hannah told Dio. Hannah's dad, Leif, was a dog sledge. Do you say dog sledge here? Yeah. Every year he raced in the Finnmark sloped sledging competition. Tomorrow we are going sledging, Han said. The next day, the boys wore their warm jackets and they sat in front of the sledge, and Leif stood in behind them. 8 husky dogs at the front were excited. They pulled the sled at high speed, leaving long tracks through the snow. Wow, it's crazy actually, and I think it's really cool. Suddenly it was snowing heavily. Everything was white, and it was difficult to see. Hannah and Diego couldn't see their truck, and snow where they lost. Leif stopped and sledge and jumped out. Diego couldn't see him. He was frightened. Then Diego heard him. Excuse me, Leif shouted. Are you looking for this? Leif asked Ski. Yeah, and Diego ran and saw the skate crawling in the snow. Yes, thank you, the skiers answered. The boys and the skiers continued their journey. The snow fell more slowly, and soon it stopped. They were almost home. Yeah, actually, it's really scary, even snowing there, and we have a lot of wolves, so it's not easy. Anyway, so let's see, Hannah, that's racing competition. No, sledge competition. Slow speed, no. Very high speed. The skis, no. Tracks. The life found had in the snow, no. SK. That's one was really important because they might get some problems without it. Yeah, this is the answers for the number 3 questions. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're gonna go with the review. You can see this Egyptian in Mexico pyramids. Look, even in Mexico, be careful, not just Egyptian, we have in Mexico. You can ski with this mountain. You will see wild animals when you do this. It's yeah, go on safari. When you do this, you see play many places in this country. Go and on a tour. You fly up in a plane and activity, go skydiving. You can go onto the water and do this scuba diving. Like this, you need to do these activities. Go water, kayaking, and go sailing. They are the best thing in the water. So it was a long journey. The cars made tracks. They went snowboarding. They cycled. We were traveling high speed. He bought a new skis. They went kayaking there. So have you ever seen a sloth? Yeah, here, has he ever sailed a boat? Have you ever won a competition? Has he ever swum with a turtle? Have they ever gone on a safari? Okay, let's go to the last page over here. So Sophie has never gone skydiving. She has never seen high speed train. Mom and dad have never traveled by helicopter. They have never watched a whale jump. Yeah. So have you ever been in a safari? Yes, I have. I went to kind of last summer here. Have you ever seen a play? Yes, I have. When I was 10, I saw Peter Pan. Amila's is not home. Has she gone to Norway? No, she hasn't. She has gone to Spain ago. So have they ever eaten pasta? No, they haven't, but they ate pizza last night. Have you ever made a funny video? No, they haven't made lots of weekends. And has you ever broken this part, any part of your body? No. Yes, he has. When he was 6, he broke his arm. That's good. Okay, guys, thank you very much. This is level 4. All unit 10 is done. This is Mr. John. Thank you very much. See you next level for level 5. I hope you're ready. I love you and you are the best as usual. Take care. Bye-bye.